Hey guys, my name is Rudy Altalano and I am excited to have you on this video. Listen, I don't know why your friend put you on this video specifically with me, but I'm guessing it's because maybe they thought you might relate. Let me just tell you a little bit about me. I saw this idea or concept that your friend is excited about almost 6.5 years ago. And at the time, I was vice president of the largest bank in the world, and I was making great income, and I had a nice car and big old house. And I saw this idea and I just knew there were people that had what I wanted. They had more time, they had more money, they had more freedom, they had more life in their life. And I wanted that so bad. And I just wasn't sure I'd be able to do it. Where would I fit this in? How would I get it done? And what they told me was that there was a system in place for busy people like me. See, I was married. I married my high school sweetheart. In fact, I married her at 17 years old. Now we have 4 children, 3 grandchildren. We had 2 side businesses at the time. She's a full-time commercial insurance agent. I'm the full-time banker. I had no room on my plate, but they said there was a system, and that if I could find 30 minutes a day or a couple hours over the weekend, they would teach me that system during those pockets of times and help me turn that system into something that would have a financial impact on my family forever and could potentially change my family tree. Now, they got me when they said the word family tree because I came from nothing. My parents were poor, my parents' parents were poor, and my parents' parents' parents were poor. The only goal I had as a young child was how to figure out how to not be poor. And so I'll just tell you something, guys. That system they talked about, it's in action right now. See, what I was missing was something called leverage. What I was missing was a team. See, I realized that most people never get wealthy on their own. They get wealthy with a team. That was the secret that I was missing. See, I was trying to do everything on my own. And maybe that's you. Maybe you're a doctor. Maybe you're a lawyer. Maybe you're a banker like I was. Or maybe you're unemployed right now. It doesn't matter. Most likely, everything you're trying to do is on your own. And no matter what you've tried in the past, no matter what failures you've had in the past, my guess is because you didn't have a strong team around you. Well, this is where everything changes, because in our business, in this idea, we do this together. See, you're the CEO of yourself, but not, for yourself. You're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. We've got you 100%. And look, the proof is in the pudding. We've got one of our most exciting events that we do all year long coming up in Vegas. It's this month, October 26th, 27th, and 28th. It is going to be an absolute game changer. Now, we call it an event because while I was a banker, it was boring. But I told you I wanted more life in my life. Let me tell you what the event is all about. Life. Life to the max. That's what the event is all about. You will learn everything you need to know. That system I just told you about, you'll learn there at the event. But you'll learn so much more, because even if you're like me and you're still kind of doubting, you got to understand, when I saw this 6.5 years ago, I was a doubter. I was the guy who said, there's no possible way I can get that. Like, I knew I was good at a lot of things, but I probably wasn't going to be able to do this. I wasn't going to be able to get free. Well, let me tell you, following that system, plugging into the events that I'm about to share with you right now, here's what happened to my wife and I. We did this 3 years on a part-time basis. And after 3 years, I was able to look my wife in the eye for the first time in 20 years. We celebrated our 20-year anniversary in Maui, Hawaii. It was one of these trips paid for by the company. And I don't know if it was the waves or the sand or the way the sun was in my eye, but I looked at my wife for the first time in 20 years, told her if she wants to quit her job, she can. She took me up on that offer. And at the age of 37, my wife officially retired. She'll never work another day in her life. And I believe I married the most beautiful woman on planet Earth. And I don't know how she did this. She just became more beautiful being all stress-free and retired. And so I hated leaving to the bank with her looking like that. So 1 year later, we had the second highest rank in our entire organization. And I became a top 1% income earner for this idea. And I was able to walk away from the bank forever. For the last 2.5 years, my wife and I do whatever the heck we want to do. See, we no longer make decisions based on how much time or how much money we have. We just make it. Do you realize, no matter the color of your skin, no matter how old or young you are, no matter who your parents are or who they weren't, every decision you make in life is based on how much time or how much money you have. How do we call that freedom? We should not call that freedom. We're trapped if we're basing our major decisions. What would today have looked like for you if you did not have to base your decision based on how much time or how much money you have? Would you have done the exact same thing you did today? How about yesterday? How about last week? My guess is no. Well, listen, guys, the friend that puts you on here is trying to show you a way. They are extending a hand to join our team, to get together around this. And we've got an event coming up this October. You can register for the event. It is going to be in Las Vegas, Nevada, and it is going to be mega fun. You're going to learn everything you need to learn, as I said earlier, but you are going to get some personal development that will help make you a better you. Maybe you have no desire in this business whatsoever, or maybe you were a bigger doubter than I was. Doesn't matter. This event is the kind of event that can give you a breakthrough and give you enlightenment on things like how to become a better father, how to become a better mother, how to become a better husband, how to become a better person. Listen, when I saw this idea and I went to my very first event, believe me, I went kicking and screaming because I did not want to go to an event. I was a doubter. Don't forget that, a doubter. But I went to the event because they told me that's what people did that had what I wanted. And see, if I wanted what they had, I had to do what they were doing. So they were going to the event, so I went to the event kicking and screaming. But let me tell you what happened to me. I learned skills and strategies and ideas and concepts there that I never learned in all my years of working and doing all the things I did, that I was able to apply in my corporate career at the bank. I actually got promoted. I actually got a little bit of a bonus. I'm telling you guys, this thing works. Doesn't matter whether it's to build this company or whether or not it's to build your life. This will work. Get yourself to the event. Figure it out. Make a way. If you're like me, who's probably trying to figure out the time and getting past your own thoughts on why you shouldn't go, coming up with all the reasons, I'm begging you, for you, not for me, get to the event. And if you get there, I want to meet you. Come find me. I love to meet people. It's what I do. I realize that God put me on this earth to go meet people and to connect with people the way I do. So come find me. Let's grab a picture. Let's hang out. We're friends on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever it is. It'll be a great time. I know you should be there. Here's how you do it. www.wventreg.com. Book your ticket. Get yourself out to Vegas. It's going to be a great time. Can't wait to see you. Let's go.